heard from him. A very good morning to one and all present here, to my respected principal ma'am and respected in charges and all teachers and all my dear friends. I am the group leader, Vatika Verma, with my all group members, and I am with my one group member, Vanshika Rawat. So the name of my model is Automatic Street Light Controller. Firstly, I want to tell you about the components that are used in these models. The first component is IR sensor, whose full form is infrared radiation sensor, and the second is LDR, light detector radiation resistor, and we use batteries, LED lights, and a microcontroller, Arduino or LSTIM. So I want to tell you about the working principle of this model. When during the daytime, the resistance of the LDR is very low, so the LED lights are switched off, and during the night time, the resistance of the LDR and the sensor is high. So when the object passes from the road and from the street lights, then the street lights glows up due to the high resistance, and the IR sensor predicts the object motion and glows the light bulbs. This is the working principle of the IR sensor. And the next thing is explained by my group member.
I am Mushika Rawat and I am a student of class 11th maths. Today I am here to represent my model. In this model, we use many components like IR sensors. As we know, IR sensors is not today's invention. It is old technology, and it is also very costly as well. If we import IR sensors from countries like China and Japan, it may be very costly. So at now India is capable to develop and produce the IR sensors. So we should promote that.
So I would like to explain my model. In this model, we use street lamps and a sensor, which is IR sensor. When we on the light and passes the car, then the car passes because there is a use of IR sensor, and the car passes because there is no use of IR sensor here. But when we pass this car from here, then there is the use of IR sensor, which predicts the motion of the vehicle and the light glows. But this glows during the night time, not at the daytime. So, due to the high resistance, the light glows up during the night time by the temperature of the moving body. But this time the lights are not glowing because there is daytime and the resistance is very low. So the sensor detects the object and then glows the light. And when the object passes from the sensor switch off. And when it comes, then it goes on. And I want to tell you about that this type of technology is used in our country. But the IR sensor technology is not used in our country, so we have to use the IR sensor technology to save the energy consumption. As when the vehicle passes, the bulbs glow on, and when the vehicle is not present, the bulbs glow off. And when the vehicle passes, the bulb glow, and rest of the time there is a save of energy. And in our country, there are various accidents occurring. About 1 million accidents occur in a year. So we have to reduce the danger of accidents. We use IR sensor technology in the mountainous regions, as the most of the accidents occur in that area. And this model is used in the very developed countries such as China, America, Europe. But this technology is not used in our country still. So we have to, in our future, for the sustainable development, we have to this technology in our country so that the energy can be used in a very good way and in a very efficient way. And something else done by the Vanshika.
This technology is already used in many developed countries like Spain, Greece, and United Kingdoms because they are a developed country and they have limited expenditure to invest on it. But as India is a developing country, not developed, India have made some less expenditure on this project. But if we spend on this, this is become very sustainable development for our future generations, and it is very good for the future generation because the energy conserved, and there is many villages areas there is no light. If we do something more and attach solar technology on these infrared sensors, but it may consume more money. But that solar areas where the electricity is not, we should be able to place the electricity for them. So
This sensor requires low maintenance as the engineers to build the IR sensors and the IR sensors need low maintenance as when these sensors do not harm us and the radiations are not visible to us and they are very highly costly about 20 to 40,000 but this is there's a lack of danger. So we have to use this technology in our country, in our future generation for